Tinubu should not force himself on Ohanaeze if they do not want him, former and Afenifere leader. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Senator Dayo Adeyeye, a former National Publicity Secretary of Afenifere, has stated that if the Ohanaeze, the Pan-African group of Ndibo, does not want Tinubu, he should not force himself on them. According to him, if Ohanaeze invites Tinubu, he is sure that Tinubu will honor the invitation just like he honored the invitation of a Northern Elders Forum, NEF. His words, and I quote, "The meeting with Northern leaders was at the instance of Northern groups. They invited major presidential aspirants. For Afenifere, the meeting was essentially organized by Fashoranti. The man who directed affairs on that day was the director of mobilization of Afenifere, and they were responsible that day. Any meeting with Ohanaeze and Pandef may be at their instance, and I think they should invite all the presidential aspirants. If Ohanaeze invites Asiwaju, he would honor the invitation. You do not force yourself on those who do not want you. It is not possible." Well, on this particular issue of Tinubu not forcing himself, I don't understand. Sincerely, I no get. Because if you people look very well, early this year when Tinubu was going from state to state, asking for support from delegates that time, from different parts of the country to support him, we all know that he sidelined the southeastern region. You know, ba? People were like, if you go now, they will now tell him that Kiniko, now that you did not now go, lower shele. I am of the opinion that if you want to be the president of Nigeria, for goodness sakes, we're talking about the president, you are not going to base on what you hear. You are going to find things out for yourself. Meaning, say, if you have heard that, this Southeasterners, and when people woman shaker, they have one pala attitude. You have to go and find out, have an encounter with these people, have an experience with them, so that you're going to be speaking of your experience of your, you have done things with them, and that was what brought your conclusion, rather than basing on somebody told me that. Do you understand? Okay. Just look at, so Afenifere should force themselves for Ohanaeze. Which kind of Momo talk with that? I am highly disappointed in you. Not so. Not so. This particular man now is telling Tinubu, if these people no agree to meet with you, no force am. But the thing is, at least stretch out your hands of friendship. But like I said initially, he missed it when he was going around when he was still seeking for the ticket. Because that is how he went round and round and, spoke to delegates. And they voted for him. But the one we stepped down. Even, what's it called? Aspirant stepped down. Do you understand? He should not have sidelined. He should not have said, Kanekwe, this thing, he's seeking to be the president. He's going to be like the father of all tribes in Nigeria. Meaning he's not supposed to be discriminating. But there is nothing you're going to tell the Southeasterners now when they go talk say discriminated against them by not even coming to visit them. Okay. Not so, Padebanjo. What Padebanjo said is true. I stand with him 100% because I'm Yoruba too. All Padebanjo wants is to establish a fair and united country where all regions have a sense of belonging. He wants we Yoruba to be the most important factor that will determine whoever rules the country decades to come. His support for Obi is to entrench spirits of unity, and the Igbos will know that they owe our Omo Odua for bringing stability and respect to them in Nigeria politics. It is wrong for anyone to think Padebanjo is a sellout. Far from it. He just showed that he is a man of vision who believes in the unity and prosperity of a country. He is a great man indeed. Only poor minds will not see his vision or understand that he is making us Yoruba the powerhouse of Nigerian politics moving forward. Let me tell you, do you know that anybody who succeeds in uniting Nigeria and making all the whole tribes in Nigeria see things from a common ground, that person, history will never forget that person. Yes, many say as this Nigeria be saying, they not have a very, very not so kind of view of the Southeasterners. The Southeasterners has not a so good kind of view of the Northern. If anybody comes in and, who's able to unite us together, history will never forget that person. And that person now in the Southwest is the person of Sir Adebanjo. Sir Adebanjo knows, say, this country, what we need. He's an old man. He has seen it all. We don't we have made many, many errors in this country. We have made plenty mistakes. He has seen it all. So, hence, we are supposed to be better. As nations, we are supposed they will never even reach out. And this our disunity is really bringing us backward. The Ohanaeze even pronounced that it has not declared for any candidate, but will not support Asiwaju. What is the need for Jagaban to follow the group? Tinubu should try only to meet the condition required by taking his campaign to their home southeast, but anything more, Jagaban should not honor it. Even if they pronounce the endorsement for Asiwaju, he should know that the endorsement is a deceit. Why would you think in such a manner? Whether I like it or not, apart from this Ohanaeze in Igbo now, there are people of the southeastern region that support Asiwaju. You say you know. And the person of Kenan Amani, you support him. And the person of a whole lot. So what exactly are you saying? Maybe Tinubu can persuade them to support him through his manifesto. Please do not think on ethnic lines. It is not good. You're about to, but I want to be truthful and not tribal. Okay? The concept of evil policies is to tackle Yorubas and nothing more, nothing less. Let's see where to take the Igbos and Yorubas and the political evaluation of Nigeria. I don't think so. And Igbo voted Obasanjo to power when you Yoruba rejected him. Be wise in towing the lines of sentiment. Igbo is the only region that settles in every part of the country and develop it, but at the end, what did they gain? Rejection, hate, and time. Okay, rejection and hate. It is time for Nigeria to divide. I am also of the opinion that when it comes to nationalism, the people that shows us the more is the Southeasterners. Why? This will they go anywhere. And the thing is, they don't just go to a place. You will feel their impact in that particular, in the economy of that place, you go feel them. Do you understand? But some people are saying it as, then they go, they collect, they collect within the bill of birthrights. Meanwhile, these people know they go there, then give them free house. Have you ever gone to a place, they say, okay, they give this particular plot of land to the Southeasterners? It's not done. That is not even the bone of contention here. The bone of contention is Pa Adebanjo. Not even Pa Adebanjo, because this man here, his name is, what's it called? Dayo or Adeyeye. This man is saying, if Tinubu, if the South, if Ohanaeze in Igbo, if they did not come to him, let him not force himself on them. And that's the right thing to do. You have to stretch your hand of friendship, but at the same time, you are not going to. Do you understand? All right, and